Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Do I sound different?
A little loud.
Loud.
Yeah.
Well,
Turn my
that's a,
volume down.
that's a difference compared to the old one then.
Yeah.
All right, say something.
Me?
Yeah.
Something.
I have a bunch of knobs. One I think is mic. I mean, my sound all sounds pretty good. I think this will work.
I think you sound fine now. I just had to turn my volume down just a little.
Okay.
Do you like them?
They seem to be way higher quality than my other ones, even though my other ones are the same headset, just an older generation.
Yeah. Upgrades.
Yeah, I mean, like the old one I liked a lot. It just, the headpiece broke, but it was like all plasticky. Like this one looks like it's worth like twice or three times the amount.
Nice.
I'm not sure what I think of the sound yet. I haven't played a game, but I feel like the audio sounds different.
I hope it doesn't sound different in a bad way.
It might not.
Do I sound louder?
Well, I haven't adjusted all my settings. You sound fine. What I do have now that I love is I'm pretty sure I have a setting on the headset itself to change voice. Like your voices can all come through higher if you don't sound loud enough.
Oh. That's nice. Because I really do think it's the way I talk. Mine's still downloading. Oh, it's not. I picked reload.
Works for me. Now we gotta figure out if I like the sound.
Ooh, here we go.
It sounds distinctly different. There's this. It's very weird.
Did you say anything after there's this, or did you stall?
I don't remember.
Did you glitch? I think you glitched.
I hear new sounds that I've never heard before.
Like what?
But water, like going in the water, there's sounds of me going in and out of the water when I'm walking on it.
There was never that before?
No. Everything sounds like muffled and faded, which I don't like. But I am almost certain it's like me not being familiar with the headset as opposed to anything being wrong. Like, this is clearly a better headset.
Yeah. You just gotta get used to it and figure it out. But it's crazy that you never heard the water before.
Nope, never.
Really? I used to love to, well, I still love to just jump in and swim around in the water because of the splashing. It's fun. And because these Fortnite characters have excellent form.
Yeah, the sound is so different. What the hell?
Sounds like not in a good way though.
Not yet.
I'm up here. Oh, right in the face. Damn, that was so brutal. I despise the AR some days, most days, but it's all that I have. Yes, hello, gorgeous.
Okay, so there's this setting I have on my headset. It's why I've loved the Turtle Beach headset. It's called Superhuman Hearing, and I think what it does is it like turns up all the little like faint sounds. And I don't know why I'm really noticing it with this headset. The other headset it almost just sounded like my sound quality just like took on a different level. This one sounds like it's made the decision to highlight the smallest, most meticulous sounds. I don't know if that's how.
You don't like it?
I do like that, but I wish I wish the main sound wasn't like almost like faded.
Mhm.
I'll have to fool around with the settings. Again, I know that this headset is just like more capable than the old one. Let's take this launchpad and go to Revenge Reels. Oh wow, this is gonna get me. Take one of these berries, and then jump on the jump pad. This is gonna be like getting off the battle bus high.
Oh yeah, here we go.
That's insane.
Woo! Hell yeah!
I'm gonna get close to these guys here. Oh my god, I just
We're
gotta.
gonna land.
I gotta bail. I was getting pushed. I'm gonna die. Yep. I'm gonna ask my friend ChatGPT. I just bought the new Turtle Beach Stealth 700 Gen 3 headset, and I have Superhuman Hearing enabled, and then all the other default settings. When I have this on, I feel like the main sound is almost like muffled and faint, and it doesn't feel like as high quality as I think it should be. Can you tell me what I'm doing wrong? Superhuman Hearing isn't meant to sound high fidelity. It's a tactical audio mode designed for competitive shooters, dampening background and low frequency sounds like explosions, ambient music, and boosting high frequency cues like footsteps, reloading, and enemy movement. That's why when it's on, music, dialogue, and general game audio sound thin, muffled, and less immersive. It's not broken, just tuned for positional awareness, not quality.
So you sacrifice one for the other.
But the thing is, that's not how the Superhuman Hearing works for the other headset. Superhuman Hearing for the other headset was like we're just gonna make your shit sound like perfection. But I suppose, you know, like I said, I never heard me swimming in the water audio.
Mm.
Maybe that's the point, is like, I don't know.
I think the point is to bring more attention to those background noises.
Yeah, it most certainly is. I just don't want it to come too much at the sacrifice of the sound. Maybe I'll just prefer this over time.
Yeah, like I said, you might want to get used to it a bit.
Yeah, the audio rustling through the leaves or one of the bushes. I don't think I ever really heard that before like that.
Really? I always do. That's interesting.
Maybe it'd be better to describe it as nowhere near as front and center.
What the hell? Ah, there you are.
Why does this guy keep coming back here? Wants to die a third time?
I think he's gonna beat you one of these times, he thinks.
Well, he's thinking wrong.
Where is this bitch? I have been looking for her everywhere! My god. Damn. I let them up too. They're almost dead.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn, 19 health. I could have sealed that deal. I mean, like, I could have previously. Not like then. Not saying he didn't do good enough. I mean, like, I should have killed his ass.
I am hearing all these footsteps I've never really heard before. That's so weird that the settings are like so drastically different from the Gen 1. I'm gonna ask you about that. I did update the firmware, so it is on its most recent update. But the thing I'm noticing is I had the Gen 1 Turtle Beach Stealth 700 headset, and when I used the Superhuman Hearing, I felt like the audio quality was just like extremely good. I feel like I didn't notice the muffled like main sound, but now that you've mentioned it, it really is picking up on things like footsteps and, you know, the rustling of like leaves. One of the underrated things about ChatGPT is when you do the audio to text, I don't really ever have to change it. It gets it right. It's able to transcribe what I said accurately, like every time.
Did it also say that the answer is that you're autistic? I'm sorry.
What's that?
I said
Nah.
the answer is that you're autistic. I'm sorry. I feel bad.
So, it even made a table, a graph, to compare the features and how it works. So it's a Gen 1 behavior, the goal, cinematic plus tactile hybrid, Gen 3 behavior, purely competitive footstep isolation. result felt crisp and exciting, but with this one, sound feels muffled and hollow unless you disable the mode. That is true. If I disable the mode, it feels that way.
I think what seems to be happening is that these are just more sensitive headphones and they're working better. So maybe like your old ones were just kind of more on the fritz than you thought and not all the sound was getting all the way through.
No, I mean, it just described it. It said the goal of the Gen 1 was to be, kind of like this hybrid of like...
I'm sorry. I didn't put that part together. I get it now.
It said it was meant to be cinematic and point those things out. While this one says, fuck all the cinematic stuff. We're just going to make this as best as we can for performance.
I see. I somehow missed the part where we were talking about the different gen headphones. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes, I got the hyperburst. Do you have, Alright. I was gonna ask, do you have SMG ammo?
Teeny tiny kind, right?
Yeah, I got enough.
See, you're not being fair. You're using Call of Duty terms, and on here it says small bullets.
Well, SMG stands for small machine gun.
Well, also, it's just...
So small, it's both small.
You know what SMD stands for? Whoop! Shotgun. Damn. Woo! Nice. Ooh, look at that, right here.
I will say it definitely points out the sounds that are important. There's a med kit somewhere.
I'll pick it up.
Right here.
Good to hold. When you're lonely at night. Just kidding.
If given the choice between holding the med mist or the med kit, I would always opt for using the med kit and holding the med mist.
Ah, okay.
Just because I think the med mist is more valuable. So you want to use the least valuable thing and keep in your inventory the more valuable thing.
No,
Being able to heal yourself and teammates together at the same time and like move while using the med mist, I think is really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can see the utility of that now. There are some cool spooky skins tempting me in the shop, but I really don't need any more skins on Fortnite. I have enough.
Hey, you just got $1,600.
I have special plans for that. All planned out already. Actually, it's gonna be 1,100 after taxes, but still.
Oh, really?
Significant, and I am very pleased about the plans I have for that. So it's gonna be great.
What are your plans?
Well, some saving, I'm thinking like clearing out some bills that I have more of a balance on than I want right now. So like getting that knocked on a couple things. And then I was thinking maybe putting some in the Bitcoin, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. That's what I like to hear. You should use that Gemini link I've been telling you to use for a long time, because if you buy $100 worth, you will get an extra $75 for free.
Is that still working?
Yeah.
Alright, well, here's the thing. I think I can use a different email and just make another account with it. I think we said we were going to try that anyway, and I just never got around to it. But yeah, I'll definitely look into that. I think that's a good idea. And I was going to throw it into Bitcoin, but you can do that through Gemini, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you made a Gemini account already?
Or did. I don't know. Maybe I thought that was the issue I ran into last time. But I had already made an account. But can't I just make a new one with a different... Wait. It's gonna have my information. I see.
You might be right. I might have forgotten about that.
I can try and like make a new one. We'll see. Do you get a referral link for that?
Yeah, I mean, this is what I've been saying is when you buy $100 worth, you get 75 and I get 75, so it's a fucking deal. They're giving out more money than you buy.
Alrighty.
I remember thinking, like, that is the craziest affiliate link offer I've seen.
And it's still going?
Apparently. Oh my
They're
god.
desperate to give it away. Ah! Okay. Kinda saw only one way to do that, and it was to stand and fight.
I'm gonna turn off the superhuman hearing. And now it does sound like... Doesn't sound muffled. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I was really good at Call of Duty. Like I've won the North American game battles fucking ladder for the team bracket out of probably like 10,000 teams for season 1, and I played against like pro players. Back in the day, there was like 2 pairs of headsets, and I had one of them. And they were so good. The terminology that everyone used, it was called sound pouring, where there was this one like perk you could have, and you could know where someone was at almost anywhere on the map. The headsets were so good, and the sound quality in Call of Duty was so perfect that you could like localize exactly if someone was behind a wall and kill them through the fucking wall. It was
Wow.
it was insane. But it was so funny playing like Search and Destroy, because people would have to crawl and not move, and if anyone moved, it would be like figured out immediately.
Because
And-
everyone could hear it.
And it was like, it became so painfully obvious that you had a giant competitive advantage if you had one of these 2 headsets. It was Astros and Turtle Beach, that's it. And so, yeah. For games now, I feel like Fortnite does not have the same localization of the sound quality. Like,
Oh no.
you can figure out where someone is in like a 360 degrees, like, but whether up or down, I feel like I have no fucking clue.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah, when I turn, I feel like I know exactly where I need to turn to find them, but up and down is just useless, literally fucking useless in this game.
I agree. So yeah, I am not receiving that bonus until next paycheck, but what I'll do, I will let you know if I can get that affiliate link to work so you can get your money too.
If you've already done it, I wouldn't, and it didn't work. I think I do remember you saying that. I wouldn't worry about it. But what you could do is you could convince your dad to make an account and buy some.
That would be the dream.
And then he could use your link, and then you get the $75 bonus. Your dad gets it.
I don't think I unfortunately would be able to sell him on that. good idea though.
Yeah.
In the end, there's always Coinbase. Yeah, that was kind of one of the first thoughts I had. I was like, how much do I probably put away into Bitcoin for this? Might as well.
Yeah.
One of my initial thoughts was to save a lot of it, and isn't that kind of the same thing?
I mean, that's my bank account. If you do the math on how much money I have in my actual bank account and how much I have in other stuff, it's quite literally like 98% in crypto and 2% in my bank account. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I shot one through the window because he was healing, and then 2 more came. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I found out that she was gonna reach out to me today, I was really afraid to get my hopes up that it would be what I really wanted, and it was. And then it was way more than I was expecting, so I'm like, God damn. Do I need to buy a lottery ticket today? These things are just going my way.
Something I found out that's kind of cool that, eventually could really add up is, I was telling you about this company called MicroStrategy. That's a Bitcoin company, and they're offering 10.25% interest per year. Did I explain this?
Yes.
So, the way it apparently also works is that 10.25% interest per year that you earn, none of it you have to pay taxes on until you match your until you're in profit. So like if you invest 10K and make 1,000, you wouldn't pay taxes until you started making that $10,001. So it would take about 10 years at this interest rate.
Doesn't don't you actually get like partially refunded if you don't make back what you invested to a certain degree? I thought.
You're talking about like tax loss harvesting. Like if you invest $10,000 in something, you're now down, let's say to 5,000. You could.
I guess so.
That's called tax loss harvesting. You could sell at that $5,000 number. Say that you took $5,000 in losses, reduce your total tax bill, and then just buy it again at 5,000 again. So that's one strategy. But this is different. This is like if you were to buy government bonds, let's say you have $1 million and you buy government bonds at 4% per year. So you're making $40,000 a year on your government bond. You'd have to pay taxes on that. But with this, let's say you're making 10%, and you have $1 million and you put in 10%, you don't have to pay taxes. You make 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, no taxes until year 10.
I see.
Yeah.
So basically, you're making an investment and you're hoping that it will rise, but in the meantime, while it's not, you're not paying on that money.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because obviously, if you're investing, you do have the hope that things will go up.
What's that?
Obviously, when you're investing, I think you have the hope that things will eventually turn to profit.
Well, the thing with this is it's just meant to be like, hey, you're earning like 10% a year. Like it's not really, it's not volatile. It's like a savings account that does 10%.
Gotcha. I would say I apologize. I know so little about this stuff, but I don't think you mind like explaining it to me. So.
Well, I think I think this is really important for a lot of people to learn, and most people don't have, don't invest at all. You know, and I think it's so important. Because I don't think it's possible to get ahead without investing at this point.
Yeah. Oh, wait, here.
This will get us higher, too.
Yeah.
Guy right here. Based on the way he's running and moving, he's real, not a bot.
These two.
Okay.
Oh.
There's a couple people.
Yeah, I was almost dead. Oh, they probably took my nice gun. Yep, you have it, you bitch. I see it. Where are you?
Teammate just fly away.
What is that?
Pizza, what you should do is hold 4 pieces. Well, use them while it's getting you health, but then hold the rest.
No! Not to you. To these dickheads. It's the same dickheads. I had to eat all of it, I'm sorry.
There's 2 guys here. These people need to move.
Oh, wait, get over here. Where are you? Here.
Yeah, that's good. I do not like how much they've turned up the skill-based matchmaking.
It's been brutal.
Putting this down here.
Yes. Where to, Captain?
Fly over those people that are fighting, I guess. There's one right here.
Way over. Where you landing?
People in the bushes. There's 2 people on me.
Dang it, I can't get an angle.
No, he's one shot. He's super weak. One shot. One shot. One shot.
Where is he?
Right where I'm walking towards.
Okay.
One shot.
Oh,
If you want, you can just revive me.
yeah, I'd rather do that. Why am I in a garbage can? Ugh. Sorry. Here, I have this.
There's a med kit up top here.
Oh.
Can't get up.
There's lots of barrels around.
Yeah, we should hit those once I take this med kit.
I'll loosen them up for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Can't open any of those ammo boxes. That's frustrating. Do you have ammo?
Yeah, I got everything. What do you want?
AR, please. Thank you. Oh. What the hell is she shooting me with? What the hell? Wow. I didn't even see them. Like I said, brutal. I can't wait to sleep tonight. I feel like I'm gonna get a really good night's sleep. Maybe because I'll just imagine all the dollar bills under my head. I'm kidding.
Wait, what'd you say?
So maybe I'll just imagine that it's all those dollar bills under my head. Just kidding. They're going in the bank.
Yeah, it's nice that your thought is to invest it.
Well, I've had someone buzzing in my ear about it for a minute. Seemed like something I should try.
Yeah.
He said one time, what was it? I only try to make my friends stronger and richer.
Yeah. The ones who have listened and show up have gotten stronger and richer. The ones that have not, have not.
I've gotten stronger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Brian said it in a way that I thought was kind of funny. He's like, dude, I need to start coming over here more. Every time I come over here, I get stronger and richer.
Exactly. If you ever, when you open your gym with the vegan restaurant, you need to have a sign that's like a joke sign on the wall that says, welcome, you will leave stronger and richer.
Yeah, that'd be funny if I put like investing related shit at the gym and the restaurant. Bless you.
Thanks.
Yeah, probably a lot of people that actually appreciate that.
Yeah, I think it takes a certain personality to be able to present that kind of information, if you know what I mean. I think that you have that.
Yeah.
You're not like, look at my life, look at this car I drive, I can make you rich just like me. It's kind of like, hey, this is why this works. because I've done this research about it.
Yeah, the whole, like, I mean, people want to see that you have some type of proof. That's why the whole, like, flexing thing has just gotten out of control. But, like, I don't know. You can cut past that.
Well, you'll be standing in the gym restaurant that you own, so.
Yeah.
And you'll say, how did I get here? Investing! And then there you go. No flex needed. Well, except for the flex is going on the floor, but that's not related.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god. This guy's very weak on me. Very, very weak. Maybe 50 health at most.
I saw blue health! I shot at the wrong one, didn't I?
Let's do the chapter 6 map.
Okay.
I don't think it gets any easier. I think it's gonna stay like this from now on, because from game 1, it was already a problem.
Epic.
I do the complete opposite of flexing. I haven't spent a fucking cent of my fucking money I have in Bitcoin still.
Which is why you still have it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's reached the point where I can take some out, and it's no big deal. I don't want to do that though, but because I think it'll be worth 10 times more at least.
You just keep focused on those dollar signs. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, there's actually two quotes, but they're the same thing that I love that I think are really amazing. One is those who how did he phrase it? I don't want to butcher it.
I've heard those who are rich know how to keep their money.
That's not what
Spend it. I don't know if that was what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's those who live far below their means enjoy a level of freedom those upgrading their lifestyle all the time could never fathom. That was one quote. I love that one.
I like that. That's better than mine for sure.
There's a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it's a made up story, but it's real in that this is what a lot of people do. His rich dad is supposed to be the president of the University of Hawaii. That might actually be real, and he was making like $200,000 per year, but he spent basically $200,000 per year, so they never got ahead. And then his poor dad was his best friend's dad, who was an investor, and became very rich through investing. But yeah, those who don't upgrade their lifestyle, however I said it before. But then the other quote, well, not a quote, but like a lesson is, what is the first thing you should buy if you get wealthy?
I want to say security.
Yes, that's basically the answer. The answer is your freedom. Like, to be in a position where you don't have to worry about anything. Like, if I was a millionaire and I bought $1 million home, I didn't get any security. I didn't get my freedom.
That's kind of what I meant. I kind of also meant like a home, but I meant like a home where, I mean, I'm sorry, I'll admit it, I'm not a person who wants to have a job. So if I got a lot of money, I would figure out a plan that I could make it last and I feel like I could be very comfortable. Like, I don't know how much we're talking about here, but I'm assuming it'd be enough where I could get the small property I want and then just be able to live.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I would ask for.
No, that's definitely the move. Like, oh, that's a real person.
I only have a shotgun. Honestly, I used to want a. Ow! I used to, when I was young and naive, I would want like a big house and all that stuff. But I see these little houses that look kind of like little cottages, and they have like flowers. Like they really overdid the garden, and it looks really pretty. And then the inside, like it's not like the inside's dingy. The inside is nice, but it's just not over excessive, and it's just kind of like everything I would need. There's this house in my neighborhood that I really love. They have it looks like something out of like a children's tale that's slightly off, like a series of unfortunate events house or something. Like it just looks kind of like otherworldly, and they have a whole sitting area and these really cool chairs that are really pretty. I run by them every day. I'm not creeping on them. I run by the house every day. But I just think it's perfect because then they have all the trees and everything are grown in just enough around them, so it creates this like own little space. I love it. I don't know why I started talking about that.
No,
Maybe that would be my freedom.
yeah, and the thing that seems to be almost ironic about all this is like the people who get the richest are the ones who are most willing to abstain from using those riches.
Yeah, oh, it's not one of the exploding kind, I'm sorry.
Hyperburst pistols in this too? Holy fuck.
Yeah, what you just said kind of aligns with what I said is when it's rich people stay rich because they know how to keep their money, you know? They don't spend it. That's why they stay rich.
Well, I mean, you have to invest it to where it's gaining value, or like you just live, you know, the whole beyond far below your means. But yeah, I mean, the reason I'm in this position is I didn't spend it all when I started making a lot of it, so it's had the opportunity to compound and grow.
And you didn't sell.
Oh yeah.
Beer.
Yeah, I think that would be the hardest one for most people. Like, what happens to most people who don't get in a position where they're really well off? So they probably sell way too early.
Okay, the minis.
I need some to hold too.
Oh,
That's fine.
is that enough?
Yeah.
I want to say I kind of can't believe that happened, but I do believe it happened because I fucking fought for it, so. And they said it was kind of like an unorthodox solution and that they encouraged me to keep it fully confidential, meaning that this is not something that they would do often. And my dad was like, did you ask like how they're going to be compensating you going forward? And I said, well, they said it was like a strange situation and a strange solution, so that I kind of just figured they were, because I've noticed recently that my district manager has been making the management schedules, and she has been actively taking part in helping me hire brand reps. Like, she is not really making me acting store manager anymore, which I'm very grateful for, because in the position that I'm in, like, I was fine doing it up until the last key lead quit. I was fine being store manager, but then like when she left, it was just like like, these girls did so much for me, and yeah, so that's just kind of how I felt about it. My dad was like, you should have asked, and I will follow up on it, but I'm happy with it right now anyway.
So they're taking away the store manager roles, or is that what you're saying?
Just, basically, I don't know if it's gonna become a pattern, but when the girl who said her last week is this week, when that happened, I mean, I'm grateful she did it because I was at the point where I'm like, I can't write another management schedule because I don't have anybody on here. Like, who am I even gonna write down? So she did it. Like, I didn't even have to ask her. She just took it upon herself to write the schedule. And I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm just gonna take my W. Because I really do think that the situation is reaching their head and they can't do nothing about it anymore. Especially because it felt like it was a very shockingly generous thing they did, I think.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. I thought maybe I'd get back pay for the 2 weeks that went over that 30-day thing. And I found out that that wasn't true. Yeah, I scheduled 3 interviews today and applied for 20 freaking jobs in the past. Oh, look it's here. Yes.
Would you say you applied for 20 different jobs?
Yeah, in like the past 2 days. ZipRecruiter's awesome.
I saw someone saying this, and I thought it was funny, but I actually think it's probably a great thing. It's like, oh yeah, AI. What's up? We could play like a game of Blitz Royale or something, and I'll probably get off.
Okay, I'm sorry that happened.
That's all good.
You were saying that someone was saying something interesting about AI?
Oh, for the hiring process, like maybe there's some type of website that like will automatically like let you apply for all these places or something. And like apparently there's also AI as like a recruiter that allows you to like really run through applications really quick too. But my guess is if you had, you know, whatever fucking prerequisites or whatever shit they're looking for, you getting your stuff looked at, you know, by like 20 different places real quick is probably nice.
Yeah. And I get email updates. I was able to schedule 3 interviews today.
What about the working at the school?
They're taking forever to get back to me, so I'm keeping my options open. Oh, score! I just got invited for a 4th interview today. Yes. Funnily enough, if I get the job, I'll also be working for State Farm.
What will you do at State Farm?
I'm gonna be their front desk receptionist.
Their receptionist, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say?
I glitched out and I had a heart attack. I don't know if you said anything.
You glitched out just now, is that what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at Mega City. I don't see anyone yet though. Now I'm looking at Anvil. There's people at Anvil.
Last one while sliding. Hell yeah.
I don't know if I want this. Fuck.
Oh yeah. all the way over here. I love this gun. Oh, we got one.
Hmm.
One up here somewhere. Oh, they're both running.
Jesus
Oh!
Christ.
He started sliding away and I got him right in the head. Aw, man.
I need more health. I have nothing.
I have a chug jug.
Do you?
I can drop it. Or... Oh.
I'm gonna die. Fuck. There's people here. Oh shit. What the fuck? Wow. Can't believe this just dropped this right in front of me.
Wow. Your luck.
Oh my god, why did I pick that up? This was the emoji I got. This is my first time using it because this is like the first fucking win since I've gotten it.
Nice. Grinding brains.
Yeah.
Also, excellent work.
Thank you. Alright, yeah, it's gonna be the last one. I wanna watch the South Park episode.
Enjoy.
Yep. Good night.